Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is Kasie Oswald.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for joining me today, Kasie.
Thanks for having me. Super excited.
Thank you for returning the favor.
Yeah. Well, you've been on mine, so I'm super happy that you came on mine and helped me out. So.
Oh, I'm so thankful to have you here. Kasie just got monetized, so Emily wants to go check out her channel, Teacher Kasie. Right? Is it?
It's VIPKID Teacher Kasie.
Sorry, VIPKID Teacher Kasie, and yeah, she's got a lot of great content. If you're a teacher, if you just want to learn more about online teaching, she's the one to go to. So yeah, so this is a Thankful Thursday. So thank you for being my first guest.
Oh, yay. So excited.
I hope we can do this more with people. I know that there's we're to go for half an hour today. I know you need to take off the 25 mark probably.
What's that?
You have a meeting today?
How much time? I am okay now.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you're ready, we are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to like move stuff around because there's just too much, and I was like, okay, I need to just. So you have all the time we need here.
Okay. We'll see how it flows, I guess.
Yeah, of course. It's so funny. It's so hard to be on this side. Like instead, I'm gonna put my chair down a little bit, but it's so hard to be on this side rather than on like interviewing or something. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Well, you're doing great. As you see, I want just to mention, anybody has kids, Kasie has some books behind her of the pop-out fish. And so she's reading the stories, right? Or you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I've been a kindergarten teacher. I've been a teacher for 10 years now. And when I moved back here to the States, I didn't have a classroom and I really missed reading to kids. So I messaged the publisher and asked for permission to read Pout Pout Fish stories and Rainbow Rangers on my channel. And they said yes. So, yeah.
Hey. So how long have you been with VIPKID? For anybody who doesn't know you, who is Kasie?
Yes, I've been teaching with VIPKID for 400 days today, the app said. So just over a year. I know. So I love it. It's so much fun. Some days I don't want to wake up in the morning and then I think, okay, who needs me today? And then I just get up and see who I get to teach, and I don't know, it's fun.
That's great. Yeah, like you've done kindergarten for how many years? You said 10?
I was actually in the kindergarten classroom for 8 years.
Okay.
And before that, I was an aide for a couple of years. And before that, I was an ESL teacher in Japan. So I taught
that is cool.
At their houses or different schools, or they came to my house. I had 40 Japanese students and family members over my house for Thanksgiving one year.
Wow.
That was a fiasco, you know. I didn't really know how to make a turkey so well, and I had to microwave some of it.
I bet they appreciated your hospitality.
I hope so. It was
what I really appreciate about Kasie, that she and I were both in a course together, and that's where I met her. And then I had a YouTube channel open a long time ago, but then didn't do much with it. And I just had to put a couple personal video type things up, and getting back into it with Nancy Taylor's course and stuff, and was able to then know how to do it more and how to lead the YouTube sphere, if you want to say. So it's been really fun seeing Kasie grow from you were even doing before then, weren't you? The videos
on YouTube.
Were you new?
September 1st, 2019. Okay. So just hit 1 year on YouTube.
Oh, that's great. And so Kasie's been working so hard in all of it, and I think it's been really cool with you how you're leading the community with not only videos but your Facebook group that I'm a part of. You and Evelyn Joy, check out her channel too. And because I think from the first times I felt connected, really connected. We've gotten together in our area a couple times with VIPKID teachers, but just to be able to talk and share, I feel like I know you guys more than I have ever before. When I've worked for almost 4 years with VIPKID. So
isn't it weird how you can make such big connections through
Yeah.
YouTube and Facebook and VIPKID? It's just so neat that we can make these connections. Like I've already gotten to meet in person with Meredith, and I want to go meet some of you guys once this is all over. And yeah, somebody tells me where and when to be, I'm gone. The joys of having 2 kids, you know, one's in college and one just graduated and is married, and
Oh,
crazy.
that's so exciting.
Yeah.
So having you just, I guess, kind of coordinating with us and everything, it's been really cool. So I'm so thankful. So thank you for bringing people together.
Thank you. I love it. I'm a people person. That's my gift, I think. You know, I'm not really good at any one thing, but talking and people, that's where my heart is. So
that's so sweet. So if anybody wants to, you can talk in the chat. I'm just going to turn this down all the way. So if somebody wants to chat, we can answer any questions. Today I just wanted to ask, people are interviewing recently, or you starting and then following people, just how they have coped with the pandemic. How have you survived during this time? We're kind of all coming out of it slightly, like a little bit, and with school starting and everything. And so what are some positive things that have come out of this everything for you?
Well, you know, this pandemic has been positive and negative, as you know, and I have to be careful not to feed into any of the negative, because I am a very positive, upbeat person. At least I think I am. And when people are really negative, it just starts weighing on me. So I have to really, you know, try to do something positive. And one thing that I like, or that I enjoy receiving too, is words of affirmation. So I just will out of the blue send a letter to somebody, or they send one to me, because, you know, we can't be there together. And being on Zoom works too, but a handwritten letter for some reason for me is just like, oh, and I save them all and they're hanging up. But I think something positive is just connecting to people in a different way. You know, especially like I'm a huggy person. I love hugs, and you can't, so you have to give like note hugs, virtual hugs, into my letters with hugs, you know. I don't know. I've been very fortunate. It hasn't hit me as hard as others, because you know, it came later to our area. I knew it was coming because of where, you know, it started, and we're teachers. We saw it in China, we saw it come here, and then it's been slowly trickling down in my area. Well, it was slowly trickling down. It's not
right.
Pretty many cases every day, you know what I mean? But so we were prepared. We knew how to protect ourselves. We had heard through through watching everybody going through it. And I don't have small children at home to entertain. But I found that the best way for me to cope was to come on YouTube and talk to people, because I miss talking to people. And Kristen from Kristen's Classroom and I had a 2.5-hour chat just on YouTube, because we needed some talking time. And it was live, and 20 people stayed with us live, just talking to us, you know? So I think just making connections with people and finding new and interesting ways to connect has been interesting, challenging, fun, all at the same time. So did I get totally off topic?
Oh no, that's what I was hoping it would kind of be. I think I'm just multitasking, and I'm gonna share it in the group if anybody wants to join us right now. But there we go. I'll just But so I think for me it's been really weird. Or I guess I don't know how to do this. Choose videos before posting. I think that's okay. It's all right. I'm not sure how to add it at this moment, but it's been strange. We're already on homeschooling, so at the end of the spring, we already we went to the activities that we were involved with, Awana and church, and we had dance just for kicks one time a week, and also moms group that we're going to. And we're also doing some ESFE, ECEFE, also right before the baby came. And so then kind of with COVID came, it's everything just shut down. And so nice about summer, I'm really thankful that we go outside. And just been learning more about myself and how I operate and how it's important to, I talk with a friend almost daily. We either text or do like a Facebook call, and she's a mom and I'm a mom. She's with my, she's my matron of honor, Michelle is her name. And so she was in my wedding. And so she's got 2 kiddos now, and I have 2 kiddos. We have 2 babies like 3 months apart. And so it's kind of like, and kind of talking about the different baby land things. And I had just had a baby in February. And so we had gone back into the hospital in March because her cold basically turned into viral meningitis. And so we were there the day it came down. But personally for me, like as a Christian, it's been helpful with prayer and just talking to my parents and realizing it's hard for everybody and that we're all going to be okay. And just to keep, I guess, pushing through. Going outside has been really helpful with, I know you like walking, yes. Doing things. So the nice weather has been like perfect. The kids are outside, and it's been really nice once it became warm enough to have the baby outside too. It was a lot easier to go hang outside. But I have I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay. We found a pond by my house that we didn't know existed. So when we were walking, I was like, we found something new. It's man-made because they're building houses, but I had never seen it before. And
yeah,
beautiful.
That's cool. This is they're good. We can see us right there. So I just wanted to share, whatever we're waiting for, peace, mind, contentment, grace, inner awareness of simple abundance, surely come to us, but only when we are ready to receive it with open and grateful heart. Some of the other lives that I just shared that, being thankful, my dad likes to say, you can't stay grumpy when you're thankful. And so that it's like a great thing for us just to think about, whether it's starting the day with writing things down, things you're thankful for, or whatever it's trying to list 10 things. I find as soon as I get into a mind funk of whatever it is, and then I think of, okay, what are you thankful for? And I'll think about it, and then the anger or confusion, whatever it is, just goes away. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I know it's hard to think about, like, what are we thankful? It's really sad, the whole pandemic. Like, what are we thankful for here? But just trying to think of all the things where
I am thankful for my family, that I can, reach out and talk to them, and my friends. I've started doing yoga at home. Thank you to Heather Fritz. She's a VIPKID teacher, but she's also a yoga instructor.
Okay.
And she does yoga classes virtually. So, nice. I moved here. So it's been a year that I've been back in the States, and I've just gained weight. Even before the pandemic, I gained weight. I was grumpy. It's the first time I've been back in the States in 17 years. I didn't know anybody. And then, the pandemic happened. I was just like, wah, 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 and then I started doing yoga once a week, and now twice a week, and next week 3 times a week, and walking. And I'm just thankful that my body will put up with me for not taking care of it for over a year. So bad. So yeah, just the opportunities that we have around here are nice, and I needed to be thankful for it sooner, but realizing it now it's still okay. It is what it is. But
there's so much crazy stuff that is either it's the first time happening or re-happening or whatever it is. It's hard to know sometimes, I think, how to respond to everything. At least for me, it's like, what do we do?
Routine there too, you know what I mean? Having my kindergarten class, and then moving here with no job, no car. I was like, so months.
So how do you get past that when you move to a new place? How did you get past everything?
I am used to being like, hi, hey, how are you? You know what I mean? But
Right.
then when I
Yeah.
was here, I'm kind of in a quieter area. I'm looking outside my window, kind of in a quieter area. When you move a lot with the military, it was always different because everybody realizes that you don't know anybody and they become your friends and your family right away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But when I moved back here to the States, it's like a lot of them have their families here. They don't always reach out to the new people. So I wasn't quite used to that. So I started walking and saying hello to all my neighbors. And whoever said hi back, I was like, hey, friend.
How's it going? I like that. Do you have a dog or anything?
I don't. I think it's time though. I think I'm ready for
You think so? What kind of dog do you want?
I don't know. The dog's gonna find me. I'm just gonna go to a rescue shelter and I will know when I get there.
Oh, I can't wait to see pictures.
I know, right? I don't know when it'll be, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have my children here, but it's funny because they're like, we always wanted a dog.
That's fun. What does your husband think of getting a dog?
He's like, whatever, My husband is so relaxed. There's not a whole lot that bothers my husband. So
that's great.
If I say dog, he's like, okay. But he's more worried about my allergies and stuff because whenever I'm around animals, I have pretty bad allergies.
Are dogs with hair, do you find that you react better to them if they're
I don't know.
hyperallergenic dog?
Yeah, they say that. I have no idea. I have yet to find one that didn't bother me, but
Okay, so every dog, even if it was already a poodle, it's still.
Well, the funny thing is I don't go near too many poodles because my grandmother had one that bit me good when I was little. A little toy feisty poodle.
Oh.
Yeah. I will take, my favorite dogs are German Shepherds, Rottweilers. I still love Rottweilers, even though I got bit by one of those too. It's my own fault. The lady told me not to run by the dog, but I was so excited I ran by him and he got excited and got me. So any big dogs are usually the ones I go for. I'm not a little dog person like Chihuahuas and things, but
yeah,
if that's what I end up with at the rescue, I don't know. I don't know. But
there are rescues with poodles. If I know you say you want a poodle, it'd be hyperallergenic, but there are other breeds of dogs. They're not a poodle. I could send you a link later, but it's like a medium size, lots of hair, but it's more.
I would deal with it. I'm so bad. I love animals. I love pit bulls. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think you like our dog. Our dog's pretty big.
Really?
He's a Saint Bernard Newfoundland, so she's pretty big. Yeah. She's 103 pounds.
Wow.
So, but just big and fluffy, very, very soft. So we wanted her to have a purpose and help. So she's becoming a therapy dog for nursing homes and hospitals and stuff. So she's gone through all the training and she's 1 year old now, but she has to take the test. It was put off because of COVID. The tester was going to come, and COVID didn't happen, and she wasn't able to take her test yet. So we'll have to see. Hopefully she'll pass it. I don't know. You never know. Yeah. How are the dogs feeling, I guess.
I used to have a dog come into my classroom with the kindergartners, and during reading time, and they would just sit and relax, and they bring out the best in people, animals.
Yeah. We asked our library, hey, could our dog come in? And it's kind of older library where they have like a basement you walk to. You can go on this rickety elevator down, but it's one of those things that you can see through and you can see it go up and down. But I don't know if they were too thrilled or not, wanted her to come over, but we probably have to ask the main person what they think about it. But she doesn't pee inside at all, so that's good. Now we have to worry about she's completely potty trained.
In Europe, they're everywhere. Everyone brings their dogs everywhere. They go to restaurants, they sit under the table just fine. You barely know they're there.
Wow. Well, that's cool. Is it the same in Japan at all? I noticed in some videos they have the little cute dogs everywhere. Maybe it's just China. Do they have little dogs everywhere in Japan that they like bring everywhere? Oh,
Like stray
oh,
dogs or people
no,
have
not stray dogs. Their dog. Do they bring their dogs to restaurants too in Japan?
maybe. I
So
don't
much?
remember in Japan, but definitely Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember Japan seeing them everywhere. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's okay. I have one more slide here to share. So, or two more. We often take for granted very things that most deserve our gratitude. I kind of going back to remembering what we're thankful for, and how much that we do have to be thankful for, and just even where we live, things are so different here than it is like a third world country, or and there are pluses about living in third world countries too, but just to yeah, to just know how good we have it. So
it's true.
Just to be thankful for what you do have. So yeah.
Very much, I agree. It did make me think of yoga again, you know, taking for granted that your body for granted, you know.
Yeah,
It deserves
it's true.
gratitude too. My legs hold me up all day, or you know, my back is sitting
Yeah.
hold me up all day, and
yeah. I have some baby weight that I tried to I did this online challenge thing. I was trying to get it off, and then I didn't quite make the challenge, so it's like, oh well. I missed it by a couple pounds, but it's just it's thinking that, you know, I can walk, that I can talk, that I can breathe by myself, you know, and being thankful for it's like the saying, every breath is a gift that we have. We can't guarantee tomorrow it's going to be here, but yeah. So you really like yoga. It seems like you
actually
really
I hate yoga.
You hate yoga, but you like it with your friend.
It is so hard for me. I know Heather knows. She knows. I love powerlifting. I ran marathons.
Oh, really?
Yes. Running's not my favorite either, but I like challenges. Like
you like powerlifting?
I do, and I haven't done it in years. I blew out both my knees.
I didn't know this about you.
Oh yeah.
I like lifting too. Okay. I don't know if I'm a power lifter, but I like lifting.
But I blew out both my knees in CrossFit. Not CrossFit's fault, totally my own fault. And I've always hated yoga. I don't like sitting still, and it's quiet and breathing and, you know, funny noises. And I'm like a 5-year-old. Somebody farts, I'm like on the floor dying. But yoga is uncomfortable for me. It hurts, like holding my own body weight up. I remember the first time I went to yoga, I cried. They're like, down dog. This is the resting pose. I'm like, there is no rest in this pose. So it's been about a month, and I enjoy yoga with Heather because she's so outgoing and makes it a lot of fun. But yoga for me is hard. It's so hard. Say I hate it anymore because I don't dread it anymore, and it's getting to be more fun. But yoga, I'd rather run, and I love sports. And you give me yoga, and I'm like, ouch.
But you said it helped you, right? With your friend, it was good, and it must have felt really stretched afterwards.
Well, she does 3 types of yoga, and that's why I'm doing it 3 times a week now. I didn't even know there was 3 types of yoga. There's lots of different types of yoga. I didn't even know that. And on Tuesday, she was the first time I did this yin that she told me about. And you hold one pose for 3 to 5 minutes. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be awful. But it wasn't. Like at the beginning, I had a hard time because, as you can tell, I'm ADHD. And I had a hard time just sitting in one spot for that long. But by the end of it, Rachel, I've never been so relaxed and just stretching in a pose. It was really, really odd. I was like, sign me up for the next Tuesday. So it was really, really nice. I've never relaxed. And I was like, this is nice. Yeah.
That's great. And have the workout too. I see some people coming in, Life Sweet Journey, finally catching alive in real time. Hello. Welcome.
You're stuck with me.
Cindy says, hey, Kasie. And My Sweet Journey says, haha, girl, yes. Went to yoga with a friend, made her feel real good about our abilities is I kept reverting back to corpse pose or child's pose.
Yes, child's pose.
Corpse pose. Never heard it said like that before. I don't know
Corpse
a ton
is when you
about
lay
like
at the
yoga.
end like this, and they play the music, and you just lay there quiet.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
nice.
my favorite.
Nice. I agree there. The instructor said I could do that anytime I want. But took full advantage. Cindy, yoga is a good because it forces you to take a break. That's great.
Yeah.
Who's Life Sweet Journey again? I forget what's say your name for me here. Can you say your name, Life Sweet Journey? Thank you for watching. This is a Thankful Thursday. I'm sorry I don't know everybody's YouTube name yet, but I know what you look like. I've watched some of your videos, so I'll think about it. Or
I know. I either know their names from the group or the YouTube group. I'm having trouble putting them together.
Yeah, that's okay. I bet you type your name. But this is kind of welcome everybody. Thank you for watching. We're this is kind of about Thankful Thursdays. If you want to be Melanie. Oh yeah. Melanie has the I remember especially the video about the I think your family has like a vineyard or something. Lots of fun wines. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. She said, yes, the stream name, great pose, especially if the instructor comes and lays a blanket on you. A nice blessing. It's like, here you go.
Oh, nice. I've never heard of that before.
Nice to hear.
Gong at the end and scared the daylights out of me and must have dozed off.
We have a place called Courts Plus. They have all sorts of things there. I do like to weight lift. My husband got me into it. I don't have the best knees either. They sound kind of gravelly. I don't know why. I think it's different. And my husband told me something. I can't remember what it was, but it was but I like to do the squats and deadlifting, and so I can squat like 150 and then deadlift around 130, which supposedly you can do more deadlifting, but I'm just I don't want to lift any more heavier.
Muscles. My wimpiest muscles are my triceps. Oh, triceps are awful, but my legs are pretty strong. I was a catcher for so many years. I've got some pretty strong legs, but my knees, I blew out both meniscus. So I tore the meniscus in both of them.
Oh, ow.
At the same time.
Did you powerlift? Did you powerlift professionally?
No.
Or something? It's for fun?
No. I have one of my friends, she's a trainer. Excuses are useless is her name. She does some online ones. I haven't done her online one in a while, but they're bikini fitness models and weightlifting, and they are awesome. So she's a great trainer and got me out in the gym, and we were both on base together. So we would go to the gym and lift, but virtually I haven't done any of that. So sorry. Okay. I keep looking at the lizard that's like in my window, like right here at my face. But he's outside. But
oh yeah, if you want to show me, what is it? It's a person?
It's a lizard. They come on my window.
Yeah, I'd love to see if your computer.
If he comes back, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
There's a bunch running. It was like see-through clear. It was really cool color. So
kind of like a VIPKID where you like take your computer, like, look, kids.
I do all the time.
Look.
Morning.
Nice. Here, I'll just give you a view. Give you like, I'm like, hi guys. I'm the second floor.
Yep, that's what I do too. I'm like, hi. Morning time.
I love it.
Crash day.
So nice.
Now you gotta see me again. There we go.
Yeah, I am trying to do some lives about thankfulness. And so if anybody wants to do a thankful live, you can message me on Facebook, Rachel Schwinghammer, and talking about how we've survived this pandemic and how we're surviving and what helps us. Talking about positive things, because we all need positive things in our life. I feel like to outbalance negativity that's being filtered through media or whatever, and just all the stress, everything. So
I think one positive thing that people are realizing is they can do more than they knew they could before this. You know, they're figuring out creative ways to keep the kids busy. And I think of Evelyn doing her amazing garden, and you know, Cindy went and got her little chickens and stuff. And I think people are just finding creative ways to do things, learning new things, all the DIY stuff that I don't do because I'm not a crafty person. It's not my thing. But I don't know, I mean, if anything, learn something new. If you have some time on your hands, try something new.
Yes. Yeah, I think that try something new for me has been YouTube. Like, try something new while you have a newborn. So let's try it. I started it, her class right before I had a baby. And then I knew when I had it, because it started like in February, right? Or into January or something. Anyway, I had the baby the 20th of February, and then kind of took a month off and didn't look at any modules or do any more YouTube stuff, and then started doing videos again. But Life Sweet Journeys Melanie says, I'm terrible about remember to say my name at the beginning of my videos, but I'm starting to get better. No worries. We run a wine bar in New Smyrna. Did I say that right? Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Oh.
It's supposed to be close to you or somewhere.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. It's funny. I didn't think about like you can't do wine walks and beer walks in the States, because I was thinking like, why don't we do a community beer hike? And everyone's looking at me like I'm cracking up. They're like, you can't open containers while you're walking around. In Germany, you walk from one stand to the next stand and you get your beer or your wine, they fill it up, and then you walk a quarter of a mile to the next stand, they fill it up.
Oh,
It never occurred to me you can't just walk with an open drink in your hand.
Like I said, road trip. Totally, Melanie. You guys are in the same state.
So fun. Yes. That would be neat.
That'd be fun. Oh, sorry. I'm volunteering you if you guys can get together. I don't know how travel stuff is there. Now we did, we down the little strip, we're in North Dakota, so little strip that we have here of businesses. There's one big strip that we're on the bordering town with Minnesota. So we're the town here, Wahpeton, and then Breckenridge on the other side, like Fargo and Moorhead, kind of like so anyway, across, so on our side they did have a wine walk. I don't know if they just left their glass there or if they actually took but they're all walking.
Yeah.
It was structured by our community. The community put it on, and my husband was one of the booths. Like they came to the chiropractic clinic because he's a chiropractor, and so they just had the wine and fill them up, and then because you get like I think there was 8 to 12 businesses, and so they got 8 glasses if they wanted, or a little, whatever, not glasses, but 8 different ones. So.
I don't have it in here, but we have like lanyards, and the cup sits in the lanyard.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so you pay like, I don't know, a certain fee, and you get the lanyard, your cup, and then you walk around and you can buy different things at the booth. And there's culinary walks too. Food, so much food, so good.
That sounds really yummy. So if anybody is thankful for if you're thankful for, if you have something you're looking forward to doing soon, you can drop it in the chat. And if you want to be have your YouTube channel featured with me and to share what you're thankful for, I'd love to chat with you too. But I just have a couple more minutes, and then my husband needs to go back to work. Perfect. But I just have the last. Thank you so much for meeting with me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you
for
inviting me. I love it.
I'm thankful for today.
Oh yes, we're both like
too much. Thankful for today. So, and Melanie and Cindy, besides for my family members, you guys are the extra people. The first new people that I've had on this live. So thank you so much. Getting better at posting. Before I was just doing, I haven't done any interviews yet because I was trying to do it through OBS. Have you heard of OBS?
I've heard of it. I've never used it.
And so I was trying to make it work. We're trying to make it work. My dad was here trying to help me, and we couldn't figure out how to get this camera working with on this screen. Apparently you can do it somehow, but which is difficult for us. But I'm thankful I just did it your way, but he said Zoom. So okay, I'm just gonna do the paid subscription. Let's do this. I need to figure out how to enter in a clip if possible. I don't know I have an intro, so I don't know if I can put this in here. If I could OBS,
I've never tried that before. I would think you can edit. I think once you close out of here, it says, do you want to edit in studio? So I'm guessing you probably.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if I could put in there live or if that worked. If not, that's okay.
I don't know.
It's I really enjoy just having you here as somebody with me. So I interview like my family members and said, hey, this is my kid. And so my early ones, and they were duplicating. So if anybody wants to do a live and a Zoom, helpful information, if you're trying to use like OBS or something, if you want to do even a live with yourself, just yourself doing it, is to take the stream key from YouTube, copy it, and paste it into your software. OBS, pasting your software. So I was doing is I was pasting the stream key from OBS to this one, and was actually duplicating it, and it had 2 of them. And so I was so thankful to my dad taught me how to just put it the other way around. So my dad lives 15 minutes, mom and dad live 15 minutes or 20 minutes away, and they've been streaming their church service, and so he's the one who kept pushing me like, Rachel, you gotta try to edit your videos and you gotta at least try, way back. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to try. Nancy says do it in one take. When you're starting, which I did, but I still don't feel like I don't know hardly anything about camera angles or having, I want to learn how to do the claw thing above you. We have 2 going at the same time.
The document camera?
Yeah. And the video switch between, and
I got a video on it.
I need to watch it.
I just made a video on it for OutSchool.
Okay.
So I had to, if it's like what you're looking for, I'm not sure, but I have a gooseneck and my phone hangs on it.
Yeah, I need to watch that one.
I did, science experiment here, but I could still talk and see the kids here.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
that's great. I need to go watch that. Did it come out recently?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not missing it too much.
It's so funny. Okay. No worries. There's other ways to do it that might be better too. I'm not saying my way is the only way, because Rebecca F has a good one on it too, and she does it differently. She like herself as a participant.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 different ideas, but they both work in OutSchool at least. So
my dad got me a little clicker thing that supposedly is supposed to go between 2 cameras. So I don't know if I can click to my this and that. I don't really know. Melanie says we can have beer walks here in our town too, but you can't leave one bar for the next until you finish your glass. Same with the lanyards. Can't wait until we do it again. I'm thankful to have a great weekend with family this past weekend, and happy to be here.
Let me know when there's another beer walk. Maybe I'll meet you there. That'll be our meetup.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Melanie.
We had some 30-degree weather this week in the morning, but it was like frost all over the ground. I was like, no, not yet. So thankfully it's getting a little bit warmer next week in the afternoon, but some highs at 60s, like only 60s. It's like, no winter yet. So North Dakota here, it gets really cool. So,
yeah, my friend moved there from Germany, and she was like, it's so much snow.
Is she in North Dakota?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
So
where does she live in North Dakota?
On the base over there.
Oh, okay. On Grand Forks, probably.
What's that?
Grand Forks, probably.
That was my guess, but I wasn't 100%.
That's the forgetting names, the airplanes.
Air Force Base, I think.
Air Force Base, yeah. There you go. That one. See how simplified we can get it. So well, thank you so much for coming, and I hope that you have a good week. You work so hard. Thanks. So great job.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
See you guys. Goodbye, see you everybody. Bye.
Bye. Let's see.